I talk about how complex shame and codependency go together. And we can talk a
Wait a
little
minute,
bit
wait a minute.
about
What's
what's
complex
complex
shame?
shame. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
You
So,
throw them amazing terms out. What is that?
right, right. So, complex shame is a type of shame that doesn't go away when we talk about it and someone else gives us compassion. So, some people may be familiar with Brene Brown, and she talks about how shame goes away when you talk about
Yeah.
it, you get external compassion. And it does when it's simple shame. But there's a certain type of shame called complex shame. And that shame does not go away. And there's a couple of reasons. The first is that our shame is so attached to other shames that when we talk about it and someone gives us external compassion, our first response is, you don't really understand. If you really knew the depths of what's going on here, you would not give me that compassion. And so we
Yeah.
can't accept it. And so we still feel shame and our shame goes deeper.
Right.
Another thing that can happen is, and this happens with a lot of marginalized communities, is you talk about your shame and then someone gaslights you about your shame. Like, oh, you're just playing the race
Oh.
card. That didn't really happen. You're exaggerating.
Uh,
Why are you always whatever? And so then what happens? Your shame goes deeper. And so when you are carrying complex shame, shame is a feeling, it's a physiological and emotional response that makes you want to hide. And the reason why, let's talk about guilt and shame real quickly. We're going to talk about
okay.
these things and we're going to get into dating issues, but guilt
And by the
is
way, I'm a big Brene Brown fan too. What did she
she's
say?
wonderful.
She said guilt is when you've done something wrong, but shame is you are wrong.
You got it.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
shame says I am wrong.
I
And
yeah.
if you feel guilt, you can do something about it. You can go back and repair, you can fix, you can apologize, you can decide to do differently. But with shame, if you are wrong, there's nothing you can do but hide.